But wait a minute. Today's video is about the Southern Pacific 4049. No, 4449. So why shouldn't there be a different intro? Let's get to it.
When they drove that golden spike in 1869, it opened up the American West.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And yes, I am wearing a Union Pacific shirt on the day that I'm recording this LEGO Southern Pacific 4449 train mock. And what you guys just saw there is like a sort of a spin-off of something of my intro, my own. It's like Southern Pacific fan 4449 or something. And I'm not sure if that YouTuber exists or something. I haven't really checked. But I just did that for fun. Right here today I have this LEGO Fort 4 Northern, basically. GS4 Southern Pacific 4449 Daylight. And it's actually in my 3.0. Because this is the third variant of it. Of the GS4 that I have made using these same parts. Well, let's get to it. So, to the tender first. Well, should I do the locomotive first or last? Tender. Okay, tender. You can see. Right now you can actually see. And there's like just a little thing there that it goes into. And there's hand railing and stuff, and there's my cat. And the red hand railing, and then there's no hand railing back here. There was hand railing on the previous red and black one. It's just the ladder on both sides now. It's got like those little bar things there. Then here's what it looks like on the inside. The four things that have now changed to be all the same. I'm not sure if this is completely accurate on the real Daylight, but I tried to make it as accurate as possible to the color schemes and how everything's painted and the white stripes and things. Ooh. And then it's got the coal there. And my cat is headbutting my leg. Hey, Lynx. Over here on the back, we've got these three lights, and one of them is like supposed to be like a sort of larger light, and then those two ones are like backup lights maybe or something, or it's reversed. And then here's what it looks like on the other side. Whoop. This light is better. This one's better for showcasing because it's a slightly dimmer light. But yeah, it's just that. Basically that, the tender. And then onto the locomotive. Onto the front of it and the history of this thing. Yes. So here it's got this design on the front. Those two lights. I actually used like a really clever design, and previously when I was trying to originally design this thing with the red, I sort of lost two parts due to them being permanently stuck together. But here it uses like just a basic, and then it actually uses like a T-bar thing that I call it, a T-bar, and then it uses these two 6x6 round plates, gray. And then this gear, and then this 4x4 round plate gray. Then this thing, which goes through that. And then the light. Now let's make sure that's on correctly. Now it is. And this is what it looks like without the thing. It's not entirely accurate, but it does have some detail there. And it also doesn't have like the white lining, trim lining and things. It doesn't have the cross thing. But this is as realistic as I could get it without any tape or paper or anything or stickers. And then it is essentially the same exact build, just different colors from my original GS4, except for it doesn't have this thing that goes instead of 2 but 3. It only goes 2 instead of 3. 3 studs long, I guess, because I could only find these. And pistons are the same, undercarriage is the same, everything's the same, except it has black wheels now entirely. And then the firebox and the smoke box is the same. The top is the same, except for that the thing that was here was removed because it looks better without it. Whistle same and cab is same, except for everything being painted different, of course. And the proportions are a bit off, such as the paint scheme and the size of the wheels, because they're using standard Lego drive wheels so that it runs the smoothest. And this thing just runs really smooth. I love the way this thing runs. But this is what makes this the 3.0, is the 1.0 was completely red wheels, like red and black paint scheme, basically, essentially. And then this, the second one, was this, except it had a white line that continues this, and it went all the way until right here, and I just removed that just before this video, which is why it's a bit dark recording this, like 7 or 8 or something. Oh yeah, it is 8. It's starting to get dark, but yeah, and I really just like the streamlining on this engine. And it's still a pretty large engine. It's not large. It's basically pretty small compared to the future engines I'm gonna build. Like very large engines. Talking 410, 6, 268, 64-4. But anyway, let's get to cab details. So in the sort of, if I can aim this right. Oh, yeah, you can see. And there are all the controls and things. And, oh yeah, I did put a little firebox door thing. There's no chair in there, though. It's limited space, you know. This thing just runs super smooth. It runs really good. It can run really fast, especially fast on a long straight track like this whole one. So let's see how well it really runs. Runs pretty well backwards. Just turned on. Alright. Time for speed test real quick. That was pretty slow compared to the speeds this thing can reach. It's more like that. Alright, now I've actually got a proper stand thing. So I'm gonna see how fast I can get this thing to reach. So, oh, yep, there is a limit. As just proves the front wheels came off. Sometimes these derail on curves. I don't know why, but basically this thing is just really good. Really one of my best engines ever. Probably my second best engine ever. No, probably is. Yeah, I'd say it's probably either second or third place. The first either goes to my. I'd say it goes to an old 482 locomotive I made back in December, around Christmas time. But anyway, the story of this thing, basically how it's built, is, so on my birthday, February 11th, yeah, I built the red and black GS4 locomotive. If y'all can hear this good. I built the red and black GS4 locomotive on my birthday, and then, like, I guess in, like, it was around for a month or so, and so I just, like, I want to just turn this into the daylight locomotive, and now it looks like this. Like the actual daylight, just proportions are a bit off. I can't get everything perfect with Lego builds. But, it is what it is. Not all things can be perfect in life and Lego. Lego life. Yeah. The thing is, why this thing can go so fast is because how streamlined it is. Anyway, like last month, or within this month or so, something within March, it's March 30th as right now, like I converted this thing into the Daylight with the white stripes and everything along the thing. And then today I was like, I want to convert this back to like a regular Daylight locomotive, and this is the 3.0 of the Daylight. And I'll probably keep this around for another long time, just like my GS4, which lasted a month. I mean, the version with the white stripe on the side didn't last much long, but this one will last much longer. But anyway, actually, as how to I have built it, I actually gathered up all parts and bins that I had with orange, black, red, and white and stuff, and Daylight colors, and I basically just collected all those and the bins and things in a big pile on where I usually build my bed. Yeah. If only I had enough colors in these colors to make matching passenger cars. Just at least one standard one and a observation car or a dome car or something, or at least one or two or three. But back to how I built this thing, I had the red and black GS4 locomotive. Say this is the GS4 locomotive, and it's on my bed. And like next to it is a pile of parts and things. And basically, I am just like taking apart this GS4 locomotive, which is black at the time, into parts and sections, and then I'm like building sections in different colors to match the Daylight paint scheme, and then I'm adding the old GS4 colors or parts to the new GS4 parts, and then that's basically how this is made. So here's the story of this thing. But anyway, that will conclude today's video about my Lego Daylight GS4 steam locomotive mock. So the next one will be